Today we're going to go over how to compare different place values, then you'll have a chance to practice. Let's say you're asked, how many times bigger is the 4 in 14,958 than the 4 in 25,461? Well, let's start with a place value chart and put our numbers in. Let's start with 14,958. We'll put our 8 in the 1s, 5 in the 10s, 9 hundreds, 4 thousands, 1 10,000. We'll do the same thing with 25,461. We'll put it in digit by digit. Now we're looking at our 4s, and we can see at our first number, the 4 is in the thousands place. And in our second number, the 4 is in the hundreds place. Well, we know 4 thousands has a value of 4,000, and 4 hundreds has a value of 400. What we want to know is 4,000 is how many times bigger than 400. Well, to answer this, we need to understand how our place value chart works. The place value chart is designed so that each place value is 10 times bigger than the place value to its right. So 100,000s are 10 times bigger than 10,000s. 10,000s are 10 times bigger than thousands. Thousands are 10 times bigger than hundreds. Hundreds are 10 times bigger than tens, and tens are 10 times bigger than ones. So now that we understand how a place value chart works, we can answer this question. The first 4 is in the thousands place, and the second 4 is in the hundreds place. Well, thousands are 10 times bigger than hundreds, so 4,000 is 10 times bigger than 400. Let's look at one of these together. Let's answer, how many times bigger is the 6 in 162,541 than the 6 in 416,819? Well, again, we'll start with the place value chart. We'll add our first number in, digit by digit, and then our second number, digit by digit. Now, in the first number, what place value is the 6 in? Well, in 162,541, the 6 is in the 10,000s. 6 10,000s has a value of what? 6 10,000s has a value of 60,000. Now, what place value is the 6 in 416,819? Well, the 6 in the second number is in the thousands place. What's the value of 6 thousands? 6 thousands has a value of 6,000. And so we want to answer that 60,000 is how many times bigger than 6,000. Well, we're looking at two place values, the 10,000s and the thousands. Well, what is true about place values next to each other? Remember that each place value is 10 times bigger than the place value to its right. So 60,000 is 10 times bigger than 6,000. Now it's time for you to try on your own. How many times bigger is the 8 in 43,827 than the 8 in 53,182? Well, you can start with the place value chart and add the numbers in. We're comparing the 8s. In our first number, the 8 is in the hundreds. It has a value of 800. In the second number, our 8 is in the tens. 8 tens has a value of 80. Now, to answer the question, 800 is how many times bigger than 80, we'll use our place value chart. Hundreds are right next to the tens place. And remember, on a place value chart, each place value is 10 times bigger than the place value to its right. So 8 hundreds is 10 times bigger than 8 tens. Now here's your last problem for today. How many times bigger is the 2 in 681,325 than the 2 in 457,812? We'll start with a place value chart and put your first number in, and then put your second number in. Now we're comparing 2s. We can see in the first number our 2 is in the tens place. It has a value of 20. Our second number, the 2 is in the ones place. It has a value of 2. So to answer our question, 20 is how many times bigger than 2, we'll use our knowledge of place value. Tens are right next to ones, and in a place value chart, each place value is 10 times bigger than the place value to its right. So 20 is 10 times bigger than 2. So from today, remember, each place value is worth 10 times as much as the place value to its right.